Hey guys, it's me again and welcome back to the Wasted Minecraft UI redesign. This is a sequel to the previous video I made about a week ago on this topic. I didn't originally want to make this sequel, but since the previous video generated some controversy, getting dislikes equal to more than half of its likes and a bunch of negative comments too, I decided to make a follow-up and explain the matter more clearly to you guys. I think many of you misunderstood my view on this, so I'm here to set things straight. Before we begin, keep in mind that I fully respect your opinions and all the time you put into writing those comments for me. I really appreciate them. You guys have full freedom of speech in my comment section and can criticize my videos all you want, the same way that I criticize this creator in my videos. I'm all about open discussion here. So moving on to the topic, there were three main points that people brought up in their comments against my video, and I'll explain each of them one by one. Let's start with the first and biggest one. First point was that Juxtapose's video was only a concept and it was never supposed to have any actual mod in it. That's okay, there isn't any problem with that, and I never said there was. But what I failed to address in my previous video was the actual problem here, which I'll talk about now. You see, the problem isn't that there's no mod, it's that her video looks like it has a mod when it doesn't. It's all about a lack of transparency and clarity in how it's presented. Let me explain it further. Imagine you're a Minecraft player who's fed up with the old UI of the game. It's clunky, outdated, and you've been dying for a change. Then her video pops up in your YouTube feed. I crafted my own UI for Minecraft. Now imagine you don't have any prior context or information about Juxtapose, her style of work, or this video genre overall. Just like me when I first saw it. Wouldn't be the first thought that comes to your mind be something like, oh my god, I can finally tidy up my old and boring Minecraft UI using the mod or resource pack that this YouTuber has created? I'm sure it would be. And then you instantly click on the video just like I did. Watch it entirely, get super excited about how good the design looks, and then feel disappointed when you realize it's only a concept, no download, no mod, just an idea. That's exactly what happened to me. Meanwhile, if her video was presented correctly, none of this confusion would have happened. In what way, you ask? As far as I can think, there are two ways to fix this. The first way is rephrasing the title to make it clear that this is only a concept. Something like, I redrew Minecraft's UI, or I revisioned Minecraft's UI. These titles make it super obvious that it's just a visual idea and not a usable thing. Redrew means a drawing which isn't usable, and revisions means a vision which isn't usable either. But I crafted Minecraft's UI sounds like a creation, something complete and ready to use, like a mod or resource pack. In her previous video, she had phrased titles differently, using redesign, which is much better, but even that doesn't fully scream concept only. Some people might still mistake it for a usable prototype. The craft phrase in her Minecraft video is way worse though. In my opinion, it almost entirely represents a usable item, especially in the context of Minecraft where crafting ties directly to making something tangible. So all the people with no prior context about her video style or work like me would mistake this for a real mod. I know a clearer title might be less catchy and get fewer views, but at least it have clarity. The second way is adding a disclaimer statement. She could have included a short note somewhere in her video, preferably at the beginning, saying that this is only a concept and not something usable. That would have mostly solved this issue too. Right now, there isn't anything like this in her videos. I looked through them again just to make sure, and there's nothing. In her Minecraft video, for example, she starts talking about Minecraft from the first second in, no intro, no disclaimer, then complains about how bad the game's UI looks, and jumps right into showcasing her design right to the end of the video. There's nothing else until the end, where she signs off without mentioning a concept or addressing the mod confusion at all. Even if she did say something at the end, it'd be useless. People need to know it up front, not after watching the whole thing. And in the description, still nothing. Not a single mention of concept, mod, or anything like that. As a result of this lack of transparency, you can find tons of people in the comments, especially in the newest section, looking for a download link. Where's the resource pack? How do I download? Can we somehow download this UI? Can you give a link to download it for Minecraft? These are just a few examples, and don't forget, more than half of these confused people won't even comment to ask for the link. So there are many more people out there looking for a mod who just didn't say anything. These comments prove the lack of transparency even more, and that's where the problem is. Second point people brought up in my previous video is this. Juxtapose is a designer, not a modder. She doesn't have to make a mod for her designs. I absolutely agree with you, and I never said she has to make a mod. When did I ever say that? All I said was that it's better if she does it. And if she doesn't do it at all, that's totally fine too, because again, the problem isn't that there's no mod. It's that it looks like there's a mod when there isn't. Her skills as a designer aren't the issue, it's how the video sets up expectations. And the third point was that making a mod out of that isn't easy. Again, I agree with you, and again, I never said it's easy. In fact, I clearly said it's not easy, but it's manageable. I said it's not easy peasy, but it's doable. This is exactly what I said in my previous video, and you can go back and watch it if you want. And I still stand by it. Look, it's true that I used AI to research modding, but this isn't your typical sloppy Google search AI that rushes through and gets everything wrong. This is Grok AI developed by xAI, one of the best AI tools out there. And not just regular Grok, but deeper search Grok. This version digs deep for minutes, collects detailed info, and even cites resources. So I think it's pretty accurate, and it makes sense too. You're not coding a new entire combat system into Minecraft. You're just reskinning the interface. Sure, there are a few mechanics that might need some tweaks for the reskin, but they aren't that deep. It's not easy, but it's not impossibly hard either. Besides, have you forgotten she's a massive creator? I'm not sure why people are underestimating her so much. Even if she can't do it herself, she could easily hire or collaborate with an experienced modder to turn this into an actual mod. With her reach and resources, it isn't any challenge for her. So again, she totally can make this into a mod. And again, I'm not saying she must do it, but it'd be great if she did. There's one more thing that people have been talking about in the comments of my previous video, and this one isn't about Juxtapose, it's about me. They were claiming my video is AI generated. Look, I admit I did use AI to improve the original script that I wrote. I repeat, improve. I wrote the original script all by myself, but since my English isn't that good, I used a Grok AI to polish it up because I wanted it to be understandable and clear. And I'm doing the same with this video too. Besides that, the background of the thumbnail is also AI generated, but only the background. The text on top of it and other effects like glow, dust overlay, and vignette are all real and done by me. Apart from those two things, the script polish and the thumbnail background, all other aspects of the video are totally real too. My voice is real, the editing is real, the base script is real, and the music is real too. I don't know if YouTube's gonna list the names of the songs down there or not, but it's real too. So coming to a conclusion, I think what I was saying in my previous video wasn't wrong. I think I did have a valid criticism, but I just didn't give enough context to present it correctly, and that led you guys to misunderstand my point. Hopefully this video fixes that and makes my view more understandable and brings us to a clearer conclusion. And again, if you still have any critiques or different opinions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll surely read and respond to them. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.